Hello YouTube, my name is Delane. Overdue video. Here we go. It's a mind dump. It is probably attempt number 237,165. If you can type that number into YouTube comments for me so I remember that I typed it, that would be fun. Fantastic. How are you all doing? I'm trying to get myself back into the groove of doing YouTube content. And it was nice today. I actually got into a nice conversation with a friend of mine, Steve Lloyd, a good friend who, in the earlier days of my YouTube channel, did quite a few different videos. We did Resident Evil 5, a complete playthrough of that, some Battlefield 3, some Modern Warfare 3, bit of Second Life, and other titles such as Orcs Must Die 2. I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. But yes, it's been several years since I've properly put a video together. Probably the last time I made a video with quite a bit of involvement was the Shroud of the Avatar video I did, leveling up gameplay, like how to build a character, and the gameplay you should be seeing in the background is that game, Shroud of the Avatar. But I'm not here to talk about that too much. But if you are looking for a sandbox RPG with a small, tight-knit community that are very helpful, classless base game, please give it a look. So yes, over the past several years, things have changed in several ways for me. So in 2018, I left a place I worked at for almost 14 years, a well-known department store that no longer exists as it used to in the UK. Went to do training as a bus driver, which didn't work out because I was not in my depth to do that. I wasn't ready. I didn't pass the training for all that, so I ended up unemployed. Then I decided to take up, after getting support through Universal Credit with my government, like job centres, I don't know what you call them in America or anywhere else. They helped me get set up as self-employed because I had a dream to become a full-time Twitch streamer, which had its ups and downs. Shroud of the Avatar, which you are seeing, did help because I really got into a good community and that was quite nice. But I never ended up carrying on that because I moved a little bit more again, which is kind of weird. I gave up that, really, if I think about it. But I did it in the interest of being a diversified person. So I ended up moving into doing fast food delivery. So like I do Uber Eats and the likes. There's many other companies in the UK. I do several of them, which was a really good thing for me to find. It's helped me become more stronger in myself in actually doing something where I go from working on a bicycle, which I started off on, all the way through to being able to own my own car, run that, and essentially make a good living out of it. And I think that was the one thing that really has helped me over the past couple of years to distance myself from wearing them rose-tinted glasses and give me a bit more perspective in life, especially after last year when I started taking up running. Like, if I showed you the comparison of me in 2011 versus now, God, it's crazy. I tell you, it really is crazy how I've come along. So, yes, it's brought me to the decision that I want to try and get back into doing YouTube again. Now, I always find myself on YouTube most nights. And sometimes, like, it's nice to sit back and watch a few random videos, like crime documentaries like JCS, or random stuff like lift surfing videos by a guy called Benno, through to watching loads of reaction type videos from the likes of Most Critical, that's Penguin Zero, August the Duck, Oompaville, and yeah, I feel like I should really be doing stuff with my hands and my mind and stuff. It's kind of weird, like, I don't game as much as I used to, and I miss that. Because the one thing that I find with the job that I do when you're driving, like driving to me is like a video game because it's real. You're driving a car, you're racing around, you've got targets, you've got goals, you've got missions, you've got all this stuff to do. But it's real, so you've got to take it seriously. But it's still the same thing. You're working towards all them things I just mentioned, and it gets quite tiring. But the one thing, like I say, I've been taking up running and other stuff, and I'll probably talk more about that. If you guys would like to see that, then please let me know as well, and I will try and do that. But yeah, I really want to get back into doing this, and I've been a little bit apprehensive over the past few weeks, especially with how the world is kind of going at the moment, like how everyone gets easily offended over things. And I honestly don't think I would be offensive or anything like that. Like, I just think I'm one of them kind of people who will over analyze and be too anxious about things and forget that, you know, I'm a good person. I'm not going to do anything like that, which is kind of weird, especially when you have the fear of knowing you've got loads of videos and what have I said anything that's bad or anything in the past? Could I get cancelled and all this? And I think, you know, I think life's too short. So I'm going to give it another go. Like I said, I think hopefully I said it. I've recorded this several times now and repeated it because I've made a pig's ear of it. Steve Oyd, a good friend of mine, he got in touch, and there's a couple of games that I'm potentially going to do recordings of again and get back into doing that and see how they go, because they were quite fun. We watched some of the old content I did, like Orcs Must Die, Resident Evil 5, and it does really give you a lot to think about and reminisce over the past 12 years of doing content. It's just crazy, really. And now I'm just worrying about, have I got everything I wanted to say in this video? But yeah, I think if you guys have any ideas of kind of content you would like to see or anything, I'm always willing to hear from you. And hopefully, like, you know, this journey will be quite interesting to see how it goes over the next 12 to 18 months. I'm not going to do what I did before and set lofty goals or anything. I'm just going to roll with it, because like I say, I've done a lot of learning and thinking and reflecting and realised, like, the things I've got to improve on. So yeah, any kind of content you would like to see me produce, please let me know. I would definitely be keen to hear from you and what you think would be interesting to see from me. I'm thinking maybe doing reaction videos, like the lazy tuber way. It's not really lazy. I'm just calling it that because I can, and it's unfounded. Or I'm thinking about doing topical videos, but I think the one thing that I struggle with is, what do I talk about? So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do on that front, the research and development and growth and all that stuff. And I really am struggling to make this video last any longer, because I think that's all of the stuff I really wanted to talk about. But yes, thank you guys to everyone who's watched this, and thank you to anyone who gives me any feedback on what they would like to see. And I'm going to leave it at that. So if you did enjoy, like I say, don't forget to like and comment, and hopefully I'll hear from you and you'll see some content coming up over the next week or so. I've still got one more Army of Ruin video to upload. I've got to do some more recording of that, which I might do shortly. Actually getting this video done and knowing I've got to take is kind of rewarding and feels nice and motivating. So yep, please take my greatest appreciation and thanks for watching this video, and hopefully see you guys very soon. And if you like this kind of mind dumpiness with little to no editing, then please let me know. Thank you guys. I'm going to stop groveling and going on like a chimpanzee on crack. Have a good day, guys.